EA Technology have been working with partial discharge and partial discharge techniques since the mid-1970s. So we've got a lot of expertise in this arena, and over that time we've discovered through numerous measurements and investigative techniques and forensic investigations that over 85% of asset failures are related to partial discharge. Now, what this means to you is that if your substation inspectors, if your engineers, if your technicians, if your site facilities management staff are measuring for partial discharge and looking for this on a regular basis, that we can actually prolong the life of your equipment, reduce the number of failures that you get, and ensure a resilient, reliable network. What is partial discharge? Well, partial discharge is a breakdown in the insulation where you get a localized electrical discharge across that. So these localized low level of discharges can be picked up through an instrument, which allows you then to get an early warning sign that that problem is going to exacerbate and it's going to eventually lead to a failure. How do we detect partial discharge? Well, there are numerous techniques out there in the market, some of which are actually intrusive and involve taking the equipment offline in order to install a device that can then take those measurements and readings and feed them back into a central location. At EA Technology, we look at less intrusive online detection. So we have the handheld UltraTev Plus 2 instrument and the UltraTev Detector 2, both of which can be used to take readings mobile on site from substation to substation, from asset to asset, without the need to take any equipment offline. In addition to this, we do also have our astute monitoring, and the astute monitoring can be left where you believe you have discharge on site, and it can be left in place for a week, a month, a year, as long as is needed to extract that information, locate the source of that partial discharge, and take remedial maintenance to ensure the lifetime of your equipment. So partial discharge is a high voltage problem. So we're looking for partial discharge in any asset above 3.3 kV.